No one likes to wait, including me. So this video found you because you're currently waiting for a visa grant, a job offer, or maybe it's that business breakthrough and you've done everything you know how to do, but yet it feels like nothing's working. You are indeed tired of waiting, but I can tell you for free, that is indeed a familiar feeling for me as well. But here's the truth no one tells you. The waiting period is not punishment. Yes, it is preparation. I've had moments in my life where I've had to wait. An example is when I'm waiting for my student to get their job offer. When I was waiting for my Australian permanent residency, it felt like my life was on pause. And I had moments where I would obsess over this visa. I would tell myself like, oh, once my PR comes through, I'll start living my life. Or once my PR comes, I'll be happy. I'll travel the world. But guess what? That once never came and I expected it to. So I had two choices: keep sulking or start living my life. And choosing the second one changed everything from my career to my business and my confidence. I'm going to be sharing the 4 things that separate people who grow during the waiting period from people who shrink and struggle. And the 4th one, most people never even think about it. Now, the first thing that I want you to do is focus on building your identity, not your status. The waiting period is like that in-between season when you've done everything right, but nothing feels like it's moving. So if you're waiting for a visa, as an example, you might find yourself checking your inbox 5 times a day. At least I know that's me. But here's the truth that I learned the hard way. Waiting doesn't mean nothing is happening. It simply means something is happening in you. The version of you who can carry what you're asking for is actually being built at that point in time. So when you're waiting, it's very easy to tie your worth to a title. Oh, I'm going to be a PR holder. Oh, I'm going to become a business analyst. Oh, I'm a manager. I'm going to become a founder. Whatever it is. But your identity is not your status. Identity is really who you're becoming in the dark. Here's the thing most people don't know. While you're waiting, you need to work on the version of you that could handle what you're asking for. So something happened the other day. One of my students at Think Skills Australia that attended my business analysis coaching program said, oh, Tayo, I'm really unhappy. I haven't gotten a call back from recruiters and I'm still waiting for a job offer. Typically, I speak in numbers. So I asked her 2 questions and said, well, have you been lodging applications? She said, well, not really, Tayo. Have you been attending our weekly interview preparation? She said, yeah, well, I've only attended one. I asked her again, if a recruiter calls you right now for an interview, what would be your reaction? Would you jump and lean in, or you'd feel worried sick? And she paused for a second and said, Tayo, I've been worried. I said, why? She said, because I haven't been preparing. I said, exactly. This waiting period is not a period where you sulk or complain. It's a period where you continue to sharpen your skills, build your skills, your communication, rehearse daily, use tools to help you fast track your job application process. Because the truth is, if success met you right now, you're not ready. And I said to her, you're going to lose it. So I need you to know that waiting is meant to give you roots before you even get wings at all. Even thinking about it from a faith perspective, you might not be getting that miracle from God right now because you're not ready for it. You don't have the skills or you don't have the knowledge yet. So no, God doesn't give you more than you can handle at any given time. Which ties back into my lesson number 2, which is in your waiting period, you need to keep your eyes on your own race. You start seeing everyone moving forward. Your friends starting to get a job, your colleagues getting promotion, people posting, I'm now an Australian citizen, I'm now a permanent resident, yada yada, on Instagram. And you might start thinking, when is my turn? Now that's a natural reaction to things when you see it happen, especially when you're expecting it. But here is what I've learned. You cannot grow if you're busy watching someone else's garden. Comparison doesn't just kill your joy, it kills every ounce of your momentum. Your journey is your own lane. So please, here's what we're going to do. Focus on your own lane. Do something. Live your life and focus on you. So for me, I am currently not a permanent resident of Australia, but even without a PR, I have changed careers, I've pivoted into tech, I have built a company now in Australia worth over $1 million. I have served people. I've helped more than 245 people in counting now to move from stressful jobs into tech jobs, people that had no prior experience in tech. Not just in Australia, in UK, Canada. I have volunteered, I have mentored. I added added value where I could. So I always say to people, grow in whatever area that you can. Learn skill. Don't focus on what you're waiting for. And here's the thing, never ever underestimate small seeds of service during the wait period, because truly they compound quietly. This brings me to my number 3 lesson, which is one thing I want you to do is focus on becoming unstoppable. During the waiting period, most people press pause. It's like everything comes to it all. They start to say things like, let me just chill till things are sorted out. I'll be happy when I finally get this thing. I'll be happy once I have the deal signed. I'll be happy once I have the new contract. But the waiting period is the best time to build your resilience muscle and become so good. It would be hard for anyone to ignore you when the opportunity comes. For me, I changed careers. I built a coaching business with my husband. We've helped people leave exhausting jobs into a fulfilling career. We quite literally turned pain into purpose. My husband as well waited about 33 months on a bridging visa here in Australia. But what you cannot do is you cannot control the timing. But guess what you can control? You can control the tempo. Here's what we're going to do. You're going to keep it moving. You're going to learn a skill. You're going to start something small. You're going to build on whatever it is that you need to build. If you're waiting for an interview, build on your interview skills. Get excellent at sales. Build your marketing skills. Position yourself so that whenever that time comes, you're already one step ahead. When the opportunity comes, people would not be able to underestimate you, because why? You've gotten so pretty damn good at that thing. And for me, that also stems into my mission at Think Skills as well. So for anyone who is currently feeling demotivated or unfulfilled in their career, on their current job, I'd love to help you move into a different career in tech if that's what you want to do. But really, remember, during that period, grow. Do not press pause on your entire life. Moving into lesson 4 that you need to keep in mind when you're in the waiting period, you need to absolutely protect your peace. Please, for the love of God, guard your peace like it's gold. Waiting can drain you. I know, because I've been there. It can drain you mentally, emotionally, like it can do all sorts of things because it messes with your psyche. Your mind can only think about what you're waiting for. Your mind can only think about the fact that, why am I not getting this? Why is this not happening for me? When is it going to happen for me? Has God forgotten me? It has happened for my friend. Even on simple things. Like the other day, I ordered a really nice dress for my baby's naming ceremony, and I already planned what the look was going to be, including my hair, the jewelry, and everything. But I realized, this dress had not been delivered at the time it was meant to be delivered. So I sent them an email and said, hey, what's happening? And they said, we're experiencing logistic difficulties. It does look like we might not be able to hit the timeline. Then I got really infuriated. I already planned this thing in my head. I said to them, well, what an ETA as at when due? They said, no, you won't. Then they sent me another email asking me if they should continue to process the ordering or if I would like them to process a refund. Unfortunately, I didn't see the email. In fact, I had moved on to the next step to start to order a different clothes. Bear in mind, I was already like a week to the event. If you know anything about Australia, it's impossible for you to get any order come through within a week. But I tried my luck anyway. This thing bothered me so much that even when I woke up, I was like, I'm not feeling happy today. I already had my mind fixated. Those are the things that waiting can do for you. Like waiting can quite literally suck everything inside of you and make you feel like, except I get this thing, I'm never going to be happy. It is not true, okay? So here's what we're going to do. We're going to create a routine that would keep our mind feeling very healthy. Maybe it is going for a walk, so maybe it is meditation, maybe it is prayer, if you're a person of faith, journaling, or even quite a reflection. It is important that you stop playing what ifs in your head. For me, it's just like messing with my psyche, because truly, worrying doesn't make things move faster. It just makes you weaker and weaker. So I want you to stay still in that situation, but please don't be stagnant. Of course, take some rest, but never ever quit. So I always say to myself, Taya, you need to be happy in whatever situation you're in, but please don't be comfortable. Like I mentioned earlier, my husband waited for 3 months on a bridging visa, and honestly, when the visa came, it was numb. Like quite literally, we moved on like 10 minutes after we got the notification. Is it really worth it drowning ourselves in something that we absolutely have no control over? So right now, if you're in that waiting season, please don't waste it. Don't let it define you. Let it be something that quite literally reshapes and renews you, because no, you're not behind. You're being built. Something is happening inside of you. And if you focus on your identity, if you focus on just growing in your own lane and not looking at other people's journey, you focus on building resilience, because when that door finally opens, you're not just going to walk in, you're going to own the entire room. So please, I need you to remember, the waiting period is not an golden cell. It is the holy ground. You're being shaped, you're being stretched, and you're getting the strength for the version of life that you prayed for. So do that. And when the job comes, or when the visa is approved, or when the deal finally lands, you'll look back and realize, oh, the waiting wasn't wasted after all. It was working for you all along. And if this hits home for you, please subscribe. It's the single most kind thing that you can do for this channel. And I would love for you to drop a comment and tell me what season you're in right now. I'd love to hear your story, because this season doesn't define you. It is refining you. Remember, your moment is coming. Please don't waste the wait. Please don't sulk during the waiting period.